In 1917, two young cousins, Elsie Wright and Francis Griffiths, lived in Cottingley, England. One day they borrowed Elsie's father's camera. They went down to the stream at the bottom of the garden. There among the ferns and flowers they claimed to have seen fairies. The girls returned with amazing photographs. The pictures showed tiny winged figures dancing near the flowers. Elsie's father dismissed the photographs as childish nonsense. However, Elsie's mother believed the girls. She was interested in the supernatural. She showed the photographs at a meeting of the Theosophical Society. The Theosophical Society was a group that studied mystical beliefs. They thought the photographs were real. Word of the photographs spread quickly. Soon, newspapers and magazines were publishing the images. People all over the world were captivated by the Cottingley Fairies. Some people were skeptical, of course. They argued that the photographs were fake. However, many others wanted to believe. The photographs came at a time when people were looking for hope and wonder. The First World War had just ended. People were grieving and traumatized. The idea that magic still existed was comforting. The Cottingley Fairies offered a glimmer of fantasy in a world that desperately needed it. One of the most famous believers in the Cottingley Fairies was Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He was the creator of Sherlock Holmes. Conan Doyle was deeply interested in spiritualism. He believed in life after death and the possibility of communicating with spirits. When he saw the photographs of the fairies, he was convinced of their authenticity. He wrote articles and even a book about the fairies. He saw them as proof of the supernatural. Conan Doyle's support gave the Cottingley Fairies even more credibility. His belief helped to fuel the public fascination with the case. The truth about the Cottingley Fairies was not revealed until decades later. In the 1980s, Elsie and Francis admitted that the photographs had been faked. They had created the fairies using cardboard cutouts. They posed them in the garden with hat pins. The girls had simply been playing a game. They never expected anyone to take it seriously. However, there was a twist to the story. While Elsie and Francis admitted to faking most of the photographs, they insisted that one of them was real. They claimed that the fifth and final photograph, taken in 1920, did actually show real fairies. Even though the other photographs were fake, the girls' insistence that they really saw fairies continues to intrigue people to this day. The Cottingley Fairies remain a fascinating example of how easily belief can take hold and how a simple hoax can capture the imagination of the world.